Welcome back. It's feeding time at the zoo yet again, and medicinal chef Dale Pinnock is rustling up some more heart-healthy, pocket-friendly food for us. Before we get around to talking about this, because lots of people are getting in touch with us, asking about your recipes. You have a book. In fact, you've got a second one coming out.
Yes, yeah, one out at the minute, just called The Medicinal Chef, and then another one coming in January. So just trying to show people how one food can be a very, very powerful therapeutic tool, and how that can have a huge impact on your health in many ways, but also proving to people that healthy food isn't dull, isn't expensive, isn't difficult to prepare.
No, we've actually flicked through the book earlier today, and just some of the images. Gorgeous soups and
exactly.
food.
It's just real food using incredible. I mean, it's not all about weird superfoods and wonga wonga berries and God knows what.
But it can be if you want it to be.
Well, it could be, yeah, if that's what does it for you. But it's just about real good fresh food.
Okay, now one of the best things we can eat is fish, and that's what you're going to prepare for us now.
I'm going to do a little fish dish. I'm doing just an oven-baked. Sorry. Oven-baked white fish.
Yes.
With a fennel barlotto.
Now, a barlotto. Explain to us what a barlotto is.
Okay, it's basically a risotto, but instead of using the white arborio rice, which is very, very high GI, which means it can cause all sorts of havoc with blood sugar levels. Yes. Barley is like a real slow burner.
Okay.
Okay, and it's the barley that makes it a barlotto. So using pearl barley in place of the arborio rice. So we've got some garlic going in. Incredible ingredient for the health of the heart. Okay. Something in garlic called ayoine, which actually affects kind of like the rate and extent to which blood clots. Okay. A lot of people use it as a blood thinner.
All right. There's some onions gone in there too.
Yeah, some white onion, half a white onion. There's 2 cloves of garlic in there, half a fennel bulb. Okay. Now, fennel is fantastic for digestive health. A bit higher. Great for digestive health. The thing in there that gives it that really strong aniseedy flavour can actually help ease bloating and things like that.
All right.
I need aniseed.
So it's an extra.
You're in need of aniseed,
yeah.
are you? She is at the moment, yes. Yeah. Okay.
But then onion's another incredible heart-healthy ingredient.
Okay, so if we all go home today from work, I'm thinking about my wife right now and we've been watching. If I'm loaded with garlic, darling, it's because it's healthy.
It's my fault.
It's good for me. Because I'm actually like Anna. I've got high cholesterol as well, so this is a good dish.
Not as high as me.
No, I'm a good few points behind you. Yeah, yeah.
You are the winner.
She's winning that competition.
Everything's a game.
Well, I'm going to set up another competition where I'll race you to 5.2.
Okay.
All right.
You're way ahead.
So, I mean, this does take a little while, this one, because the barley does take longer to cook than an arborio rice. So it's not necessarily a speedy option. Very, very cheap. Right. Very, very cheap ingredient. Incredibly good for you. Okay.
When you say cheap, how much are you talking about?
Well, I mean, for a 500-gram bag, you're looking at 80 pence.
80 pence, which is about €1.
About €1, yeah.
€1. And then all the other ingredients, you're not talking about very much.
No, they're real, just simple staples, you know.
Okay, the white fish.
Yes.
Have you gone for white fish because it's cheaper than others?
No, it's gone purely for the flavour and the texture. Now, obviously, there's lots of different options in terms of white fish. I do sometimes like to use cod, but it's an expensive cut. Right. So today we're using hake, or you can use a new one on the market called River Cobbler. Okay, I haven't heard of this. Is virtually identical in flavour and texture to cod.
Okay, okay. And we were getting a lot of pollock when cod was kind of in demand and had gone kind of through the roof on price. But this River Cobbler is something that
it's wonderful, same texture. Right. And the thing is, like all those fancy cod dishes, you can use that and you wouldn't really know the difference.
Okay, I like so.
So I've got 250 grams of pearl barley in there. Okay. And then, just like a risotto, just adding stock little and often. Just keep mixing it through.
Like a risotto, it needs a lot of care, doesn't it?
It does need a lot of care and attention. You need to keep it moving. So all I'll do is keep adding the stock until it starts to, 1, get bigger, and 2, get a little creamier. It takes much longer to get creamier than an arborio rice, so if you're cooking it and it looks like it's not working, stick with it. Okay, just leave it a little bit longer and it'll turn right at the last minute. So,
so it's going to take...
this can take anywhere up to 45 minutes. Oh, okay, so we've got our white fish here. Yes. Just a tiny little bit of olive oil on it. All right. A little bit of salt and pepper. Just keep it really simple because you want the flavour of the fish to really...
And that will go into the oven?
That will go into the oven, just like this one. Not very long with white fish. You're looking at 15, 20 minutes.
What kind of temperature?
Again, I've gone just over 200 on this, so that's about gas mark 7.
Okay. That's not too bad. Doesn't take too long. And it actually, yes, smells delicious.
And then it's just a case of putting it together. So we've got some of the barlotto that's cooked up here.
Some that you prepared earlier, and it smells exactly like risotto.
It is. I mean, you know, it's a slightly thicker texture, and it's, you know, it's nuttier. Super low calorie, super filling, to keep you going for hours. Lots of B vitamins in there, lots of fibre, all this good stuff.
So it's slow energy releasing.
Yeah.
That it's
Then got our
barley
fish.
rather than rice.
Just that.
Now, there's no guarantee that this is actually going to make it over to you too, so I'm just letting you know in advance. Sorry.
Well, I
And
promised
then I've
Anna.
got a little salad here. I mean, I
Smells
use
gorgeous.
sort of mixed
Don't worry,
microgreens. I've just got some
we'll
shredded
go
spinach here.
more than-
A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice on there. Just put a little bit on there just to
All
jazz
right.
it up. I mean, think like
But-
with mixed leaves, you've got all those colours and stuff.
But if it wasn't spinach, you'd use microgreens.
Microgreens, yeah. So, you know, broccoli sprouts, lamb's lettuce, all of those kind of things, the little leaves.
Okay, and just tiny little preparation with a bit of dressing.
Bit of olive oil, bit of dressing, and there you go. It's nice and simple.
It is very simple.
but
Bring it over,
with
don't be a
better bash.
stranger.
Oh, you've got the...
Just
cutlery
relax over there for a minute. I'll tell you what it's like from here. Do you know what? You can dress them up, you can bring them into studio.
Where's
you
our
know,
grub?
You've been fed.
yeah, I know.
Get away, King. Get off it. Get off
relax. You know, especially that Nolan one. Good grief. You see, that's what you get when you put somebody into a tent baking cakes. She misbehaves. Anyway.
it. No pressure. Don't burn yourself.
It's hot. It's right out of the oven. I'm in need of help. I'm in need of water.
He's trying to be cool.
It really is delicious.
You see,
it is. No, it is gorgeous. It really is gorgeous.
It's got the risotto kind
Yeah.
of texture, but there's that little extra nuttiness to it. It's got like an extra little depth, I think.
Okay, absolutely delicious. And you know what? Like,
It's doable.
it's well, yes, of course, but the barley is a good replacement for rice.
Yeah, it's much cheaper. It's much better for you. And with those cheaper cuts of white fish, I mean, you're looking at something that's maybe, what, €2 for a couple of portions?
Okay, simple as that. And what we've cooked today is good enough for 2 people.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Serve
And you can just multiply it as many times as you want.
Okay, simple as that.
Us too.
Yes, of course it is. Don't forget, the recipe you'll find on the Late Lunch Live website, tv3.ie/Late Lunch Live. All the ingredients, method, the whole lot, waiting for you there. Lucy.
There you have it.